Eric going away. Hey guys, just want to make a video about my thoughts with investing in Tesla stock recently. So I bought $5,000 worth of Tesla stock for the past summer. The first stock I bought one stock for $310. And then I bought another stock at I think around $304. That was pretty good. And then when they had a deal for $280, I bought again. So overall, I had, I think, probably now like 10 Tesla stocks now. And then recently, when Elon Musk returned, with his tweet on taking Tesla private, I thought that tweet was kind of weird. I didn't know it was possible for a company of that size to go private. Anyways, so now the Tesla stock is at $250. So I just want to share some of my thoughts, because now I'm thinking whether I should buy again, because the stock is at $250. And I, like, after seeing the price, so right now it's October, around October 6th or 7th, October 7th. So, you know, I kind of want to, like, hear people's opinions before buying it again. But I just want to say a couple of my opinions. I sort of did a little bit of my research. I think that as an investor, we don't really focus enough on the product, because at the end of the day, it is the product that makes a company profitable. A company needs to have a really, really amazing product for people to spend the money to buy that product for the company to be profitable. And I think that's what Tesla and Elon Musk is going through. They're very confident in their product, and because they're so confident, they're willing to say these controversial things or even make jokes on Twitter, because they believe that the product should speak for themselves, not necessarily the one tweet or the other tweets. Now, obviously, as investors, we don't really see that. We sort of see Elon Musk as this crazy person that does these crazy things that could potentially bring the company down. I have some doubts there too, but you know, like, I'm a car guy. Like, I like motorcycles. I like fast cars. And there were some serious car reviewers that reviewed the Model S and the Model 3. And they have a good product. They have a really good product. It certainly is not perfect. I think the UI needs a little bit of work. I think it was kind of strange that it doesn't feel very secure when you go in the car and then the trunk has a open sign on there. I know when you're supposed to tap on that open sign, it opens the trunk, but when I'm in a car, I want to feel safe. And I get what they're trying to do by minimizing all these controls and then have them in a software package that's going to really make manufacturing a lot easier, having it all in software. But I think that kind of approach is something that conventional car manufacturers reject, or traditional car enthusiasts. They don't like that. But I think for a majority of people, that's fine. Their version 9 software is out. It's very prototype. I just saw a video, and like they're way too conservative. The lane changes are like so slow, and it continually misses off ramps. But I think these are the things that um, Tesla will improve over time. And I think, like Jordan Peterson said, I think there is a certain level of incompetence that we should expect from leaders. And in this case, Elon Musk is a visionary. He sees the future, and now he sees production. He sees the Model 3. He sees the Model Y that's going to be coming, the pickup truck, the semi, the roadster. I don't really think there's much for him to do as a CEO. Like, as long as he doesn't fuck up, there's not much he needs to do. So I guess brings back to my point. In October 2018, should you invest in Tesla? I think, given how solid their product is, I think given their size, that there are enough people working on the product to improve it, because there's still a lot of problems with version 9 software. There's still a lot of things that they could do to make it better, and those things needs to be done for the car to be better. But they don't necessarily need the involvement of the CEO. I think Tesla is big enough to handle those problems. So, with all that said, I think I would invest in Tesla. I mean, however, I have like $3,000 and I need to relocate. Like, I would say if you have like $5,000 to spare, like, it's not like these are the money that you don't need it for the next year. Because I don't think Tesla is going to look good for the short run. But in the long run, I think it is going to make sense, and I think this is a really good price to buy. I don't know. I might buy a couple, but I'm more in a cash flow situation. But if I wasn't in a cash flow situation, yes, I would buy Tesla, even though I feel like this is the time that Elon should, because the Model 3 production, from my point of view, is a solved problem. Like, they're not there yet. The Model 3 base version is still not yet released, but I don't think that is Elon's problem anymore. I think this it's the engineering team's problem, and that they will be able to solve that. I think Elon should kind of like cut himself off and just focus on doing the Model Y, because they have made a lot of mistakes for Model 3. It wasn't as cheap as they thought it would be, and a Model Y is the perfect opportunity to solve these problems and sell a car for $25,000. I think the appeal for Tesla cars is there. I think no one else does it better than Tesla. Like, even if BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes come in with their electric vehicles, I just don't think the appeal is there. Like, because they're still thinking like a traditional car. It's like anything that's coming out of BMW is like it's like an electric car pretending to be gasoline. I don't think people find that appealing. The Porsche Taycan could be a very unique car that people wanted, but that's Model S, man. That's S class. That's luxury cars that most people cannot afford. So I don't think it matters there. So I mean, if there is a $25,000 or $35,000 car that is appealing as Tesla Model 3 is, I think they'll dominate the market, with or without Elon's involvement. So these are just my thoughts. I'm just curious what some of your questions are. Hopefully I can answer it. I feel like I should make a little bit more of these videos. I feel like there isn't really a good platform for me to ask these very, very specific questions and for somebody to answer them. So hopefully I can do this with this right now.